sports. It's in the game.
I just don't get it, Zoe. Gets to pit ahead of me, and they give his car the only new power unit last season.
What's going on, guys? Bethmonk here, and welcome to another episode of Formula 1 2021 in Breaking Point. So, we're currently on, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's Chapter 8, if not Chapter 9. So we're doing pretty well so far. We've been playing in the last episode as Casper Ackerman. The first race that we went on with him was in Australia, and we had some issues. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that was with the gearbox. And the second race that we did in Bahrain, we had issues with our tyres that we had, and we had issues with, obviously, with the pits. So this one looks like we're going to be doing the next Grand Prix, so this one's going to be really interesting, I feel. So let's move on to our next area. Just before I carry this on, guys, I just want to go into our rewards. Now, it may seem to be no big deal to me, but I might as well just use those, get those points up, and let's head on to the next chapter, guys. Chapter 9, the Dutch Grand Prix in Zandvoort. Mechanical failures and team strategy frustrations have impacted Ackerman's early races this season, with the grid now heading to Zandvoort in the Netherlands, in Ackerman's native country of the Netherlands. He hopes that a return to home will be the panacea to his recent struggles. So this is the Dutch Grand Prix several weeks later. Let's do it. Okay, the return of the Dutch Grand Prix, Zandvoort, is back, and although Zandvoort may seem new to the younger F1 fans out there, it has in fact contributed to over 30 years of Formula 1 history, from 1948 to 85. Situated in the dunes of Holland's North Sea coastline, just west of Amsterdam, Dutch fans have been delighted to see Zandvoort make its return. In its absence from the Formula 1 calendar, the track has been extensively modified. I haven't driven it myself, but new pits have been built and look out for the final turn, now redesigned with some pretty steep banking. At 18%, the banking on the, I'm not going to bother pronouncing that, corner, named after a Dutch driver, is said to be twice as steep as the banking at the Indianapolis Speedway. So, we're going to see what's next for us here. We're going to need interesting things. So, Zoe Ackerman. Speak of the devil.
Zoe.
Daddy!
Hey, Lils. What have you been doing today?
I drew a picture.
Yeah? What's it a picture of?
It's a secret.
Okay. Well, maybe you'll show it to me later.
Maybe. Will you win today, Daddy?
I hope so, Lils. Hey, can I ask you a question?
What's the question?
Who's your favorite racing driver?
You are!
Yeah, just checking. Can I speak to Mommy now?
No.
Okay.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye, Lily.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, loads to keep it on top of your emails, so I figured I'd leave you a little good luck message. Enjoyed out there today, Kaz. It'll be great to have you home tonight. If it goes well, we can celebrate. If it doesn't, well, home is the best place to be. Either way, I can't wait. Okay. Interesting. Jeff Nelson's Zandvoort is now full of elevation changes, some extremely steep camber, particularly around the final corner. So, I just noticed there's a couple of messages here that I've not really read, but never mind. So without further ado, guys, let's move on to the race at Zandvoort, Holland. Chapter 9. With family in the crowd, Casper Ackerman looks to a familiar track to turn around his fortunes. This is race day, guys. Let's do it.
Hello and welcome to Zandvoort for another round of Formula 1 action.
You will love this track if you've never read this one before, guys.
Zandvoort circuit, 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, with plenty of steep camber and elevation changes to keep our drivers on their toes throughout a 2.6 mile lap. And so here we are, Zandvoort. If there's one thing you can guarantee, it's the incredible atmosphere these Dutch fans provide. The sea of orange shirts as much a part of the Grand Prix as the track itself. Max Verstappen, always a home favourite, but in the midfield, all eyes on Aston Martin's Casper Ackermann. He'll be looking to turn around a poor patch of form, and what better time to do it than here, in front of his home crowd. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Norris, Leclerc, Sergio Perez and Bottas, Sainz, Ackermann, Fernando Alonso and Daniel Ricciardo, Gasly, Jackson, Esteban Ocon and Tsunoda, Butler, Giovinazzi, George Russell and Nikita Mazepin, Mick Schumacher and Nicholas Latifi. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
The crowd's all behind you today, Cass. Let's use that momentum and see what you can do out there.
Alright guys, let's check out our race strategy. Looks like we'll be pitting on lap 9. Okay, that's fair enough. Whether it's going to be fine, let's do it. Finish on the podium. It's a very sharp right-hander. Goes down the inside. Get up into 7th place. Shut the other guys down. Oh, well, probably got a collision with Bottas there. Must have rear-ended shunted us there, but never mind. We can take that. Dropped the spot by Sainz, but that's okay. Still plenty of time to go. 18 laps to get round. Obviously, we will be pitting as well. Got shunt from Ricciardo. I'll try my best to talk as much as I possibly can. That was a bit sketchy. Very sharp chicane. Or not. I thought it was a chicane. I must be talking rubbish. This is that 18% turn that everyone was talking about. Out of the way, Sainz, please. Thank you. Blimey. Stays on the track.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
Now behind Leclerc. Not particularly sure how I hit Bottas in the start of this race. Probably a little bit of unnecessary braking there, but that's alright. Try my best to keep it clean as much as I possibly can. Can we cut the corner here on Leclerc? Shut him down, yes we can. A little bit of VRS here. That could have been a little bit better by me, but that's okay. Use off the gas. Flat out through this final turn. Lewis Hamilton sent fast lap, minute 16.
We can now use
DRS enabled.
DRS now available.
The drag reduction system, or DRS, opens a flap on the rear wing to reduce drag and improve the straight line speed of the car. Drivers are able to use this system in specific DRS zones as long as the circuit is dry. There are no additional restrictions to DRS use in practice and qualifying. However, in a race, the system can only be used when the driver is 1 second or less behind another. Watch the bar at the bottom of your multi-function display as you approach the DRS zone to see your distance to the activation point, and activate it by pressing the DRS button when the prompt appears.
Just in case you're wondering how DRS works, now you know. sorry about that. So we'll shunt there. Friendly shunt. Wasn't expecting them to stop just then. He's off, he's off. Okay, DRS on. Yeah, that would have been a legal overtake. No chance of that overtake there. Leclerc's gonna have DRS on me. I'm gonna have DRS on Bottas.
Gap
Can
to
we catch
teammate
up?
behind is 3.8 seconds.
No, Bottas and Perez shut that down. You need to ideally get past these three, ideally, to get in the podium. Of course. Are we going to get him around the outside? No. Red Bull and the McLaren seem to be working together. Preventing us from getting past. Nope. That would have been ripping the chat for me there. Not many overtaking opportunities, I'll be honest with you. Oh, of course, oversteer. I'm not going to show you what you want me to do there. Everyone's really scrunched up together at the moment. DRS, ERS, both on. I don't think it's going to be enough. Oh, let's go double O. Undertake. Got both of them. Wow. That was a really big moment. Just need to get past Sergio Perez and get on the podium now. Of course, a Red Bull's going to be really quick. We'll get off the gravel. Get off that curb. Currently 0.6 down on Sergio Perez here. He's in contention with him. DRS on. That's Rackman.
That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Gets fastest lap. Shut that door, make sure you can't get through. Currently in the podium position now. Really sharp left-hander. Currently behind Max Verstappen, and ahead of him is the man himself, Lewis Hamilton.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.5 seconds.
Only 1.5 seconds down on Max Verstappen. Whoop. Almost a little bit of oversteer there. It's alright. Still here. It's going to cost me a few tenths, but that's alright. Get some of the CRS. slowly getting up on him. Don't forget we're in our hometown, so we have to impress. Long way to go though, guys.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Don't forget guys, we're pitting on lap 9. Few milliseconds here behind Max in the Red Bull. Get the DRS on. Perez is not going to catch me. I might catch Max though. Get DRS at this DRS zone. Now on. Oh, he's pitting.
Nice
Okay.
work. That brings you up a place.
Little collision there, but that's alright. Now, the only person we've got to worry about right now, at this present moment, is Lewis. So, we'll be pitting on the next lap, so we have to be pretty much get away from Max as
The
fast
car
as we
behind
can.
is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
Hit the curb there, but that's alright. He's catching up a little bit, so we have to.
You're sat in P2. Hamilton ahead. Gap to car in front is 4.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. Perez behind. Our gap behind is 2.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Your pit window opens next lap. 11 laps to go. Push now. We're boxing this lap.
You heard him. We'll be boxing this lap, so we have to be absolute fast as we can possibly be. Now, ideally, you'd have a perfect lap here. I'll also have to be aware of where the pit line is. Okay, that was really close there, but that's alright. I have a very funny feeling Lewis might be pitting this lap as well, so... Get off that curb there, we don't want to spin ourselves out like we did earlier.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Okay.
Go, go, go. You'll be racing on the exit. Go, go, go.
Right. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Right. We're in 7th. No, sorry, no we're not. We're in 5th. Just ahead of our teammate. How's he caught up anyway? He was in 12th last time I checked, wasn't he? Am I crazy? Right. some of the race leaders have to pit, and I know we were in second before we pitted. So by the time the guys ahead of us pit, i.e. Sainz, Norris, and whoever's in first, we should be in the second, third area, I would have thought. Enter of pitting. We're ahead of Bottas.
Aiden is in the pits. Aiden in the pits. Okay,
Oh,
the gap behind
no.
is 3.1 seconds.
No, I can't get out of that, guys.
Aiden is coming in for his stop.
Sorry about that, guys. Had to do it. We're going to have DRS. Is it enough though? No. We're going around the outside. No, shuts that down. Right, up here. Hamilton is the only one. That's the only one that's defending the top step on the podium. DRS again. Slap back.
This lap of the race. Keep this up.
I'm going to come on the inside on turn 1. Oh, do a complete 360. That's not good. Oh, why does that always have to happen? The most critical point. Okay.
Brilliant. Nice move.
That's what I should have done, guys. Okay. The only problem is, we won't have DRS now, he will. So we have to be... And obviously he's going to help him his. The brainiac that he is. No chance, I'm shutting that down. He's going to have DRS on us again. Real
We're
quick.
increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Get off that curb. Not sure what hit me there. Okay. I don't think it was Lewis because he was over a second behind me, so...
Pack. P1, Hamilton is behind you. The gap behind us is 1.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 6 laps to go.
Put the ERS on. Brakes on.
teammate by 24.4 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 12th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 17.3.
The fast lap again. We have to impress Lily and Zoe. Okay. Still got the lead, 2.9 seconds ahead. Little brake there, sorry. Tap of the brake here. Coming out to
We
the
have
second
5
DRS
laps of
zone.
fuel remaining.
5 laps of fuel remaining. Going to the very sharp right left-hander. Probably the best I could have done there. Double right-hander coming up, back to home straight.
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind.
Wasn't my best action in turn 1 there, but that's okay. We'll oversteer, lock up. Three more laps left. Try and pull away from Lewis Hamilton as much as possible without going into the gravel like I almost just did.
Position, front of the pack, Hamilton behind. The gap to the car behind is 3.6 seconds. They're on old softs. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Just 3 laps to go now. 3 laps.
Their fastest lap again, 1:14.5.
There's
Away
3
from
laps
Lewis.
of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
Final lap now. Not quite sure where our teammate is right now. It's over. We just won a race at our very own home track.
Superb driving. That's the race win.
What a race for Casper Ackerman, proving the naysayers wrong with an emphatic performance. He'll be delighted by that podium finish.
Well, we all know he can do it. It's just been a while since he has. Great race from Ackerman and some much needed points for Aston Martin.
Aston Martin's performance today has shown that they can be competitive with the biggest names in the sport. They're making their way out to the podium now as we speak, and the reaction from the crowd must be incredibly uplifting for them.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy.
A podium finish today, Casper, here in front of your home crowd. How does it feel?
It means the world to have this performance in front of my family.
Well, my family's here today, my wife and my daughter, so I'm delighted I was able to have a good race for them. It means the world to have them here. I think I would have been miserable tonight if I didn't have a good race, which wouldn't have been fun for anyone. So yeah, I'm really happy.
And the fastest lap too today. Is that something you expected?
I can't say we expected it, but it's a welcome surprise.
It's
Every point
realistically
counts.
not something you think you're going to get too often, so no, I can't say we expected it. But it's certainly a welcome surprise. Every point counts, so come the end of the season, we might be more grateful for it than we realize.
How is everything at Aston Martin? Are spirits high? Is the team happy?
Yes, of course. We had a bumpy start, but thankfully we've got a lot
Yes,
of
of
races
course.
left.
We've had a bit of a bumpy start, but we're looking to rectify that, and thankfully we got a lot of races left, so we're looking forward to the season ahead. But the only thing you can ever really focus on is the next race. So that's what I'll be looking to do.
Thank you for your time.
Casper Ackerman put on a virtuoso performance at the Dutch Grand Prix with a podium finish in front of the home fans.
Hey man, great race today.
Thanks.
Nice one, Casper. Can't argue with that performance. Shame your teammate couldn't bring himself to congratulate you.
Yeah, well, he's just a kid.
Kid who's getting signed by Mercedes.
So they say.
Never gonna happen.
No?
You keep a secret?
Yeah, sure.
I've been approached.
Really? Well, congratulations.
Keep it under your hat, but talks are going well. So you're gonna have to get on with Jackson for a little while longer.
Yeah, well, we get on fine.
That's not what I heard.
Yeah?
I was chatting with one of your mechanics. He had some very interesting things to say about Jackson. You know what his problem is, don't you?
Go on.
Thinks you're getting too old. Says you're not fast enough anymore.
Too old.
Hey, mate, his words, not mine. You want my advice? prove him wrong. See, he should respect you like I do. Great race out there today, buddy. Yeah? Ciao.
What a stunning road test. Oh, guys, I want to know what your guys' thoughts of that. Please do let me know in the comments box down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the thumbs up button. Hit the channel, please smash the subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell so you never see more videos. I'll see you in the next one. Until then.